Hey, Sammy Akiga here. We're on the, well, I'm gonna say 6th edition episode of Jade Empire. We're in the Imperial City. For those who played this before, we just met up with Silk Fox. Had a little, I'm gonna call it a beating with a couple of guys. Um, the whole, the whole city is open to me. I haven't actually done any of the quests yet. If I can, the first thing we're doing is the Outsider quest. I love that one so much. It's so stupid. Um, I've changed my mic settings around to try to pick up certain things I do because then it goes quiet anytime I do, you know, certain voices. And it's like, yeah, it's fine, but we'll see. The new mic may be completely different. So, point is, if you hear keyboard noises, I'm sorry. In the meantime, we're gonna start things off. Ooh, hold up, something weird's happening here. Let me see here. I think I got him stuck in walk mode. Controls, double tap, evade method. Controller. Right. Let's try this real quick. Cancel, cancel, exit. Can I get him out of this mode? Q.
Ah, I'm healed.
Well, great way to start a stream. Technical difficulties. Camera up, camera down, fighting style. Left control, that's why. Bingo. Well, if you ever play this game and get stuck, there's your answer. Okay, let's start by reading. The physical universe, a rebuttal. Scholar Xiao Xiang has once again missed the central point of the philosopher's argument. We do not wish to stall development, nor do we seek to stop people from learning. Philosophers see the work of the divine in the physical world and oppose those who defy the traditions only because they find those customs inconvenient or outdated. Learning and respect for the past need not be mutually exclusive. We only seek to learn in a way that does not dishonor the celestial beings that give us their very lives. That sounds like the Galileo argument. Which in his defense was true. It's like, this is, I don't know why you're calling this heresy. Well, it gets a bit more complicated. Because then we start having the whole heliocentric, traditional model being sacred, and it's like, why is it sacred though? Ooh. Okay, hold up. I met her by accident. Let's see here. Is that the only place that goes, or can I take a different direction? No, screw it. Back in. There has to be a second exit. Oh boy. By the way, this game's buggy. I love it. As long as you use the minimap, you can get yourself to go.
Focusing one's thoughts requires balance.
Cool.
To
Come on, come on. Little more, little more. Little more. Turn, turn, turn. Look, I appreciate the tights, but could you move? Thank you. Okay, focus shrine. Ah, oh, it didn't work. Okay, hold up. Here's the fix, by the way. It is actually rather simple. I'm just being lazy. What you do is you save, you exit to the main menu, and then you reload. You don't just reload, you have to exit to the main menu. Bingo. Alright. The physical universe, the scholar's hypothesis. To suggest that I, of all people, do not understand the significance or importance of the celestial beings is preposterous. I pay my tributes at the temple because I honor those who gave us minds and curiosity. Philosopher Zhang ignores the cooks. The clacks. This could be any accent. The crux of the problem by hiding behind his arguments of divine belief. The scholars have made some recent discoveries, such as the way in which clouds are formed, but the philosophers, led by Zhang, dismiss these theories without even hearing them out. How can we progress as a society if we refuse to accept new ideas and new concepts? The philosophers would have us cling to our traditions, even at the cost of our own prosperity. Is anyone looking? Is anyone looking? I hate pottery so much!
The teachings of Sagacious Tian are available to anyone.
Your mouth does not move. I am intrigued. This, behold, ceramic pyramid, unfinished, held up by nothing. It has meaning. Also, this person could not Triforce. Guards. Alright, I'm stalling like crazy. It's about to get good. Okay. The long drought. The long drought stands as one of the worst periods in the Jade recent history. 10 years since the scorching heat of the little rainfall took the toll on the uneven oven. The prodigious reserves of the Empire's granaries. The sages predicted at least 3 more months of devastating dry years, while those in the Ministry of Harmony watched the death toll mount into the hundreds of thousands. Thousands? Yeah, it's thousands. The Emperor Sun Hai declared that the drought was over, and somehow it was. Through the Emperor's divine will, grain returned to the parched lands and stability was restored. I hope that he didn't do something nefarious and weird by causing that. The physical universe, a final word. The world that we live in is not as simplistic as the philosophers Young would suggest with the duties of physical universe. His hypothesis regarding the divine regulation of weather and seasons, though interesting, is nothing more than a child's tale made overly complicated. Recent research led by scholar Dongao has proven that our seasons and weather are much more than the careless whims of distant celestial beings. Our universe is made up of very real, very tangible components that can be carefully quantified and qualified. Why are you staring at me like that, God? Please, Blue Raspberry, grant me, I'm gonna say prosperity? That's the word people like around here? Here he comes. At close range.
As amusing as your savage dances are, once again I have proven the superiority of setting your nose to the grindstone and not mucking about. Now bring some refreshments in a proper mug, or I'll take back the coins of my home and country. Don't you heathens know the worth of a proper king's halfpenny?
Generous visitor, if our customs are so displeasing to you, perhaps you should find lodging elsewhere?
Please? And leave you lot to your primitive ways? Tell them what I think of that, Squire Percival.
Sir Roderick Ponce von Fontelbottom, the magnificent bastard, will do no such thing. He means to educate you all.
Good lad. Found him wading in the mud, planting weeds. You can't keep your crackers crisp doing that. Can't help you if you don't know the horror of a soggy biscuit. I've given him dignity, and unless one of you has the will to deny that I'm your better, I suggest you start learning. We'll have you in proper trousers by the morrow.
This man is wearing a circus, like straight up a tent.
Sir, your arrogance is astounding. We are cultured people.
Okay, this part sucks. Like, you save before this, because the options aren't obvious. So, I think you need to be forceful with him, but not mean.
What's that? Someone stepping to the fore? Let's have a look at you.
Behold the abs of a champion.
Ah, you look quick with your fists, but I'll wager your head falls behind. Too much
Nuh-uh.
time slapping each other, and not enough time strapped to a desk in a decent classroom. The simple truth is that I have bested every one of you who has come forward, whether in tests of wit or combat. You faced a champion of king and country. Now, I didn't ask to land here, but if a storm is going to cast my ship into the very heart of such a dark empire, I'll bring the light of knowledge wherever I can. You must hunger for guidance. You're like children. I mean, only a handful of you can even grow a decent moustache. What kind of place is this?
I'll make you eat those words.
No. You have to be even-handed.
Can you now? Shall we put that to a test? I welcome the chance that you might impress me with a glimmer of intelligent insight. But I will acknowledge that I am likely to disagree just because I know you are, lacking. We will need educated men to judge the merits of our arguments.
Does everyone keep making dick jokes? Alright, don't challenge in the battle at the beginning. That comes at the end.
I've gone to great pains to learn your barbaric tongue, only to find that none of you has much to say. Can you convince me otherwise? I've heard a distinct lack of couplets and quatrains, to say nothing of pentameters. Is it any wonder you people live as you do? I charge you with defending the heart of your people. If a group of judges determines that you have adequately done so, I will declare you the winner.
I'd like to note that he looks like he's supposed to be a stereotypical conquistador, but he's clearly based on British, yet there's something vaguely German about the cheese thing? Like, he is just an amalgam.
Very well. I will agree to this. Unrestrained enthusiasm. Very well.
Whoever you wish. These five, standing here. I'm sure there will be a balance of opinion. The test must be fair.
I just got here.
Go on, talk to them all to prove I haven't coerced them. We'll begin the debate when you're ready. Then we'll see how you fare in combat. Doubt you'll do very well like the rest. You're all just too damn skinny.
My dude has pecs as thick as your fucking thighs.
I heard you accept the Outlander's challenge.
Okay, that's a lie.
I'm grateful you have seen fit to defend us all. I would be honored to sit in judgment of the debate. Several of my fellow scholars have also volunteered.
Is anyone gonna clean up that dead body? I like how you can be an asshole about this, and long story short, they'll say no.
To do otherwise would only help the Outlander win in the long run. If he wants a true debate, we will allow it to progress fairly. Of course, I doubt his arguments will have the weight that he expects. Not here in the heart of the Jade Empire.
The most unrealistic part about all this is that he learned enough Chinese, presumably Mandarin? I guess it doesn't matter. In a short period of time to have a high level, debate using, complicated vocabulary about esoteric topics, you know? It's like, nah. It would still be like... the swift red fox jumps over the slow brown dog, or whatever. Like, barely able to order groceries. What kind of arguments do you favor? Tell my fist what you want.
I am ill-equipped to see my own faults, but I, like my fellow scholars, am adept at exploiting the weaknesses of others.
Yes.
Scholars Heng and Zhao are easily swayed with simple facts. Cite such details and they are certain to change their opinion either for or against.
How is that Zhao? Europe, what did you do to their language? That is clearly Zoe. It doesn't have an X or a J. There's not even an I. Like, how does that go? Okay. What should I do?
The best course is to appeal to the individual preferences of the judges. We are theoretical thinkers, really.
Theoretically.
It is not so much the subject, but the tactic that triggers reaction.
Yes.
Each judge will respond only to argument styles they favor.
Check out
If
this
a
sweet
judge
gun.
likes fact, use it once and he will join your side. Use it again and he will switch back just to further debate. Other arguments may not interest him at all.
What do you like?
I am merely... Scholar,
Later.
I wish you...
So, Roderick.
Oh, this is exciting.
Behold.
I've never been asked to jury a debate before, and now I'm the third of your 5 judges. My name is Scholar Zhao.
Beard of the Emperor.
I haven't given it much thought. I pictured myself as balanced, but some of the others are very specific in their tastes. Actually, you can sway Scholars Kai and Gu by mocking your opponent. I don't care for it, but they seem to respond quite vigorously.
I don't want to see that.
He is coarser than the thinkers I am used to, but on the whole, I am not as upset by him as others appear to be. He seems bent on disruptive behavior. He should be encouraged to take that elsewhere. I've argued in this group of scholars many times before. We are so used to each other that we will change opinions just to further the debate.
That is a beefy man.
Don't worry so much about what you are saying when you respond. Just concentrate on how you say it. Good luck.
I'm just saying, the sun's up there, but it is nighttime in my soul. You understand me?
Greetings to you. I am Scholar Hang, and I will be serving as the second of 5 judges for the debate. I look forward to honorable discourse.
Your voice doesn't match your face in the slightest.
I'm sure the others agree that my tastes are balanced. The minister, however, is easily engaged by sympathetic pleas, as are scholars Zhao and Gu. I find their appreciation of such
Good
fawning
times.
to be distasteful, but that is one of the arguments they prefer.
What strategy do you offer?
Try to choose your arguments in a sequence that eventually turns everyone in your favor. Don't worry about losing a vote on a single topic. Good luck.
This is very complicated. So is drinking water, apparently. Terrible at it. Good. Sorry. The internet has ruined me.
I greet you. My name is Scholar Kai, and I will be the 4th of 5 judges for the debate. I suggest you don't mess it up.
Gee, thanks.
I am always impartial, but some of my fellows are easy to goad into decisions if you know their tastes. The minister is particularly fond of confrontational arguments. Respond in a rage and you are sure to engage him. Some arguments may win a judge's favor while turning another away. Vary your topics so that you don't end up manipulating the same judges over and over.
Alright. I think we basically know enough. I'm gonna let the other person speak.
Ah, so you are the one who will debate the Outlander. I am the 5th of your 5 judges.
I remember you from that show with the kids who threw fire and shit. For real though, I never actually watched more than like 10 episodes. I might have been born a little late for that.
Are you implying that I am predisposed to be weak in certain areas?
Yes.
I can't accept that. Some of my fellows, however, are another story. Scholars Zhao and Kai are easy to predict. Dismissing a weak argument gets their attention immediately and will spur them one way or another.
Alright.
Yes, make...
Okay, I think I talked to everyone who's important, and now you.
Meh. It's a living.
Okay, this man is my spirit animal. We're leaving now. Silk, you're cool, but I think I want this one. Save. Because he's probably gonna be like, I declare myself the victor!
Well, ready to set the ponies in motion, are we? Let's declare some rules and get to it. You don't mind if I make this interesting, do you?
Are you gonna take off your breastplate?
Good. Don't want to set you off your game, but I thought we should ensure that the process was more entertaining than a simple checklist of virtue.
First of all,
It
no
will be a
pants.
simple matter. 5 judges, 6 topics. I'll pose my argument about why your foolish land stumbles like a child, and you try to answer.
Gee whiz, Dad.
The judges will raise their arms to indicate whom they favor. Arms up for you, arms down for me. After 6 topics, if you have a majority, you are the winner. By the Queen's corset, if you get them all on your side at any time, I'll declare the match over. Now, shall we proceed?
Strangely enough, despite his open bigotry, he does seem to, openly accept that, these people have different tastes. Now I'm going to risk alt-tabbing real quick, because it probably has 0 watchers anyway, to try and make sure that I don't have loud BGM playing. Okay, it looks like it's fine. Clicky. That happened the other week, which was probably a couple days ago. When am I?
I shall endeavor to enlighten you.
I will pull no punches, and I expect no mercy on your part. Let's see which of us is truly superior.
You took my girlfriend. I just got her.
Well, what shall be my first point of contention? I know, the most basic of concerns for a culture, the currency of its economy. What manner of society would use the silver coin as the basis of trade? Gold is clearly superior, which you admit by using it for important statuary. Your understanding of what determines value is flawed. Your rebuttal?
My fist is my rebuttal. See, this is actually more of a puzzle, because I can get 3 people with this, and 2 people with most of the others. Let's start with that. All their heads are just bouncing up and down.
Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet.
Peace in the air, brothers.
I call attention to the arrogance of your empire. You simply assume that all lands outside your borders are the domain of barbarians and monsters.
I mean, there's
How can
monsters
you
inside.
truly know they are uncivilized until you've proven it by conquest? Crush them beneath your heel.
What?
You sit here thinking while far-off lands yearn for direction, not unlike what I am attempting with you.
Feel I'm gonna lose some money if I use this. I need 2 and 4, which I can't get. Screw it, I'm just try shit.
Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet. Shall I draw attention to your foolish reliance on personal combat? You've got strange dragon powder arms, but you waste them on spectacle and flying chariots. Any decently civilized people would have developed a proper array of personal sidearms by now, like old Mirabelle here.
Note what year this must be. He, I'm just gonna say, maybe Portuguese, came from the East, let's say like Japan, who, by the way, during the Shingoku Sendai? I don't remember. The Japanese Civil War, there were ninjas and monks fighting samurai. That actually really happened. And they fought each other with guns. That's not a joke. A ninja attempted to assassinate Tokugawa? Whoever was it. It's been a hot minute. He did so by shooting him with an arquebus. He then moved on to his second one because the first one wasn't a kill shot. Don't remember how that ended, but it was neat. They then had trouble because a group of monks were up on basically a well-defended fort hill thing. It's like, okay, no big deal. For some reason, he had it in his head, we have to conquer this, so we can't say we own this area. They shot back. This was not kick punch. So this could be as late as like the 14 to 1600, or actually I don't know. It's probably, maybe it's supposed to be the 1400. Like around the time they were discovering, they were either Europe hadn't yet well, it's hard to word this right. Before the colonization efforts of Europe into the Americas, but it could also be slightly afterwards because, like, the entire 1500s is just like a crapshoot. If you try to look up history of what happened between 1493 and like 1690, you had to be so specific, so very specific, to find out anything. The point is, he has straight up a gun. So it's like, guys, I don't know how long this kung fu thing's gonna work out. Okay, I could mock him, but I don't know if that's gonna help. I don't want to lose 3 of them. Fuck it.
Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet.
You don't know that.
I challenge your foolish beliefs and the irrational behaviors they produce. Dragons, spirits, and even talk of unresting dead.
They're
just look at
everywhere.
The collective foolishness that you call a floating palace. The constant superstitious yammering of your peasants even has me seeing it. And how the bloody hell would you get a moat up there? It's ridiculous, I say.
I really like that they had him say that. It's not, what does a moat do? It's, you have to have one because the tradition says that you have one. We are not winning this.
Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet. I say that you don't seem to understand the relationship between the ruling class and the peasantry. Your commoners are far too happy to be productive.
Give it a couple hundred years.
A proper spiral of misery shows that they are doing a decent day's work. Your peasants only suffer because of foolish superstitions about the dead walking around.
I'm reading the words, and I know you're not supposed to. They don't mean anything. It's just a puzzle. But, screw it.
Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. To the next topic. This will be the final topic. If you don't have a majority at the end of this round, you will have to admit that I have outdone you.
My God.
A simple criticism. Your ridiculous clothes. Not a decently puffed pair of trousers to be seen. I ask you, what have you done on the pantaloon front?
I've invented amazing
And why
pants.
do you remain so clean when any sane man knows the only way to keep devils of the dark at bay is to be brash and to carry the air of the earth?
People were bathing by this
Bathing
point,
is
dude.
bad for the humors as well. Do you people know nothing of maintaining your bile?
This is where it gets weird. Some parts of Europe, it was completely normal to bathe on a regular basis. Some parts were not so much. He is an amalgam of the worst parts, so we have to let that go. Okay. I think this will keep me from losing, and it's a funny answer. But I won't get a complete victory, but it's the last turn anyway.
Well, that is all there is to it. You have failed to convince a majority of your own fellows that I am wrong.
He confuses me in much the same way.
I may have to reload this.
Clearly, you all have much to learn, and I am the man to teach you. Not that I want to, of course, but it is a matter of duty.
Call of Duty.
What? No! You know all of my arguments. Besides, I've already proven that you... Apparently, you had nothing to say previously either.
Shut
I
up,
hope
Dad.
there is no ill will between us. You had no chance, really. Breeding counts for everything, I always say.
Are you propositioning me? Okay. Reload. Okay. I can skip the dialogue this time.
Well,
My last brain cells. I shall endeavor to enlighten you. Skip it up.
well, what shall be my first point of contention? I know, the most... What manner of you understand?
Scarcities for other things.
Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. To the next topic. I call attention to the arrogance of your empire. You simply assume that all lands outside your borders are the... How can you... You sit here...
Okay. Oh my god, hold on. I think I just stumbled into the right...
Well, a
Damn it,
majority on
that would have
your
been
side,
amazing.
But the debate is not over yet. Shall I draw attention to your...
Any person knows that your face is stupid. Jesus. That actually... Let's see here. It's just stupid, but... It's not the point.
What? My monocle must be fogged. I can't see anyone in my favor.
It's a dumb answer, but...
It appears they've reached a consensus against you, Sir Roderick.
Clearly these people are incapable of fairly comparing one of their own to an outsider. This is a farce.
Your face is a farce.
Then perhaps it was my mistake to think you would be open to anything other than your own backwards ideals. Pah! I seek satisfaction. You have bested me in debate, but true honor is decided on the dueling field.
I liked it better when you were hitting on me.
The entry hall here has walls to be up against, corners to be backed into, and floor enough on which to be down but not out. Whatever your metaphor, I'll beat it. Return to me when you are ready, and we will walk there together, just to ensure that no one gets lost or suffers an accident that would prevent a fair fight. Frankly, I don't know what you people are capable of.
Let us begin.
What? Good! Let's get this over with so I can return to schooling the rest of your fellows. I envy you. You are about to experience for the first time the skill that has forged an empire and traveled the world.
You have a cool bow.
There will be pain as well, but I imagine it will be almost worth it.
Not the pickup line I expected.
Focus.
Okay. You surviving that is like the entire... Oh right, it takes him forever.
Focus.
Go for it, go for it, go for it. I should have saved.
Your concept of honor is outdated too. Finish a dog when he's down.
Now, what part of Europe?
Percival, the towel.
I've never lost that. That was actually kind of funny. Can I please reload my ass whooping? Where's your all? That's
good.
All right. I shall endeavor to enlighten you and your face.
Well, you...
Okay. Factual.
You...
Sympathetic.
Shut up.
Dismissive?
What?
Oh shit, I remembered from...
Quit.
Okay. Save. Save. It's rare that I stumble upon victory.
Your I'm...
Focus.
Bloody hell!
Damn it.
Stone them all.
Legendary strike.
Focus.
Bloody hell!
Focus.
Bloody hell!
Express these wounds.
I am screwed. Shit. I think I didn't fall
Your
out.
concept of honor is out.
For context, I was trying to fix this chair's height, and I accidentally removed the springs that make it stay
Percival,
up.
a towel.
So when I lean back, it goes like all the way back. Okay, okay. Reload right before the fight. Oh, disclaimer, I suck at games. Skidabop.
Focus. Spirit thief. Stone immortal. Legendary strike.
Bloody hell!
Sir, please. I can't block it, but I'm also not... You have to roll out of it.
Express these wounds. Focus.
It's good. We should keep trying.
Percival, a towel.
I do like the whole, like... I don't know how to say the gun name, but, like, it reminds me of the Harry... The whole, like, what if Harry Potter had, like, a 1911?
Focus. Stone immortal. Legendary strike. Focus.
There we go. I finally learned how to play the game. And then he died!
That was a fine display of skill.
Yes, sir, Sir Munchausen.
It was a fair fight, Sir Roderick. Within the rules you specified.
Yes, old boy, you've got it right. I was really sat down, I believe. Like the fall of the old bridge across the Grand. My humours are in disarray, I tell you. I supposed I should have seen it coming. Your win in the debate was a sure sign. I do believe I have underestimated the lot of you. Regardless, you have beaten me. That's a point of honor I cannot deny. Well, there's no other thing for it. Intended or not, you've earned a reward from me, the unsuccessful combatant in a duel must arrange a worthy gift for the victor. I wouldn't be much of an ambassador for my country if I didn't abide by its customs. The Duchess of Almsbottom's rules of engagement are quite clear on this matter.
What part of the Holy Roman Empire are you from? Let me double check this real quick. The Google. I mean, I'm taking the gun. Let's be real. He can give you permanent buffs. But there's no point looking this up. Even though I just did. I need that gun.
Mirabelle is yours. Treat her well. She's a finicky lady.
I will treat you with...
Right. Percival, fluff my travelling trousers. We will darken this garden no more.
Percival, fluff me. We're leaving. I forgot that Mirabelle was a gun. I forgot Mirabelle was a gun. Hold on. Remap. Horse. We're done. I'll miss you like sun rays. Wait, damn it. No, not long stick. Explosive stick.
Gun.
What's your fighting style?
Gun.
You have completely routed the Outlander. I commend you on your masterful intellect and martial skills.
Your face is martial.
You have secured a great victory for the Empire. The Outlander has to respect us. Now,
The contest is over and you performed flawlessly.
The minister is not completely aware of what he says.
True? Wait, what's this? Are you... What are those? Alright, hold up. Hold up. I thought there were more of you. Well, whatever.
A well-fought victory against that Outlander buffoon. You showed that he could not best us in battle, mentally or physically. We are all in your debt, but the Ministry of Culture is particularly so. Please take this token sum of silver as payment. You certainly earned it.
Money, 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 money.
Demand more. Bonbon needed sacrifice.
It was an honor to defend my, where do I live?
Your service is appreciated. If only there were more like you in the Empire.
If there were more, it wouldn't be an empire.
The Mysterious East. Scholars know little about the culture that lies across the glass ocean. The tribes of that land have a sizable amount of gold and near insatiable demand for silk and spices. They also seem able to manufacture metals to an astounding degree, though perhaps not in as sophisticated a manner as our master tradesmen. Still, someone on the other side of the glass ocean bears investigation. Unfortunately, few trade fleets have ever successfully made the passage, and those who have trade caravans that do follow a circuitous route through unenlightened peoples hostile to the Jade Empire.
Okay.
Really, don't go across the water, you'll die.
Greetings, and welcome to the Scholar's Garden. I am Philosopher Zhao, one of the many masters you will see here during your visit.
Are you aware your name's pronounced the same as that guy?
I see by your accoutrements that you are not from the Imperial City. I hope your visit here is one of fulfillment and success.
I've been trying to fill something all day, but she just...
As Sagacious Tien once said, more valuable than silk are new friends in a foreign land. If you need anything, I will be glad to assist you.
Is there any foreign land left? Like... Oh God, Brain's like, I need to know... You can't find out. Is it the worst thing? I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but Chinese history has this problem of being mythological. Like, if you look up Greek history, you can find Greek history and tell what is the Iliad and what isn't. But with Chinese history, you end up with some mythological weird shit. Like, oh no, it was 2 million people and this one army fought another million people. It went on for 30 days, and these generals who were known by name and said these exact words, and it's like, no, they didn't. You don't know shit. Like, there's no way to know who was involved, because you didn't actually keep records without exploding them. Unlike the Romans, who kept excessively detailed notes, even if they weren't necessarily good, like good news. Because other people kept notes, and other people kept notes about everything, and it's like, this is cool. Also a little worrying that it did all that and then still disappeared. But like, Chinese history is really rough, because you're like, I want to know, how do they interact with what we now call Pakistan back before it was even close to being called that, like 200 AD. You can't see my hands going up, but it's like, I don't know. Like, you can find some things, but it's so hard to verify. I only go on about this because I really like, it's like fiction, but when you look at non-fiction and you have the same feeling that you do when you're really excited about a fictional story, where you really want to collect details and facts and notes and everything, and then it's like, I don't know which one of these is fan fiction and which one of these is an official book. Like that problem. Anyway.
As Sagacious Tien once said, kind words and respectable attire are seldom a sign of true character. Only deeds reveal the intent of the soul. I am glad to help you in any way I can.
This man is a fox spirit.
As you wish. With luck, the winds of heaven will bring us together again one day. Farewell.
Sir, I'm single, but... You did not say any of that. I've studied decades to become an asshole.
Hello there, traveler. Forgive my forwardness, but I noticed your arrival earlier while I was at the tavern.
How?
That flying machine of yours is truly a marvel.
It is horrifying.
I actually have a design for a new prototype flyer, and I hope to get funding to build it one day. The other scholars aren't interested in my inventions, though.
You have amazing facial hair. Do they have razors? They have to have razors.
Me? You want to ask me something? Well, sure, I'd be glad to help you if I can. What would you like to know?
Let's not push him on that stuff.
A city like this always has rumors. Some people say the ghosts are angry and attacking innocent people. Another rumor suggests the Emperor is dying.
He might be?
But
soon.
I wouldn't believe any of that. Just because the Emperor hasn't been seen in a while doesn't mean he's ill. Perhaps he just wants some solitude.
Let's be real here. If you get to be Emperor, I'd hope you'd be very, very busy, practicing making heirs. Like, if you've got nothing better to do, and you're an absolute ruler, get a hobby. Find someone named Hobby. Like, the longer he's not around, the less people he's killing. What can you tell me about this Emperor?
The Emperor is a wise and powerful man. How else could he have solved the drought so many years ago? I wasn't born then, but I've heard the stories.
Laser vision.
It's true that he hasn't been seen much recently, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. It's not like the Empire is falling apart in his absence.
It will.
Maybe he's just taking a rest from all the hard work he's done. Nobody deserves a rest more than the Emperor.
Ghosts?
I think they are just rumors. I haven't seen any ghosts at all, angry or otherwise. If the ghosts are angry about something, why aren't they here right now?
Because they weren't
Come to
buried
think of
here?
it, I don't know any one person who's ever seen a ghost.
Oh,
I prefer to spend my time and energy on things that are real. Designing a new prototype flying machine, now that's important.
The entire point of this conversation for you to tell me about it.
Sure. All right then.
Okay. Blah, blah. You know, for once, we're gonna let this go. You can read it on the pod. It reminds me of, like, the old Greek philosopher thing of, like, complaining about each other. What? Already read that one.
I wouldn't
Whoa,
worry about
sorry.
citing. Those interfering philosophers had made sure that very few people will be attending the lecture.
Your hat has a shadow of a bigger hat.
Certainly. We can't learn without asking questions. How can I help you today?
I've never bothered learning.
What? Huh, that's quite a question. I'm not sure who told you, but I'd appreciate it if you would keep your voice down when asking those kinds of questions. Nobody here suspects me to be anything but an overzealous scholar, and I'd like to keep it that way. So you want to know about the recruiter? You have a flying machine, do you not? Yes, I know about that. Go back to the landing area and someone will meet you there.
With my fist.
He already knows, I'm sure. Now go, and I will not speak to you about this any further.
Goodbye. Your hat is amazing.
Your course is set. The Inquisitor will be waiting at your camp. Appease him, and you'll be on the road to appeasing me.
Considering the dialogue options she likes, I don't think sucking up to her is what she wants. I'd rather keep this stream PG. How many F words can I drop? Okay, well, we've dealt with the magnificent bastard. I'm also hostile. Have I ever been in here? Is this a thing?
Good day, citizen. Some minor thing I can help you with?
Are you wearing an oven mitt?
If you find yourself needing directions, I or any of the other guards will be happy to help. We have to do something to pass the time.
I understand that feeling. I'm probably coming back here for something else. Ever read this one?
Music and the arts. Music and the other arts are vital parts of life of the Jade Empire. As with any truly civilized people, even the common man can enjoy the benefits of music in his daily life. Only the music of Jade Empire itself truly satiates the primal urge.
What?
The lesser, more savage people that surround us know nothing of true culture, and their primitive beatings and wailings cannot touch on the soul.
Can you feel that?
As truly as have the masterpieces of Water Swallow.
Sorry, I'm 12.
Or the heart-wrenching tragedy of Falling Star. For this reason, if not others, it is our duty as a cultured people to bring civilizations and joy of the art to those who are less advanced and gifted.
That may or may not have been what was written.
Lord Frieza.
Let's see it.
I'm ruined. I know I'm ruined.
Your day's about to get a lot worse, son.
Oh, hello.
Hey, you have the same
I'm
face.
sorry, I was just muttering to myself. I'm in some trouble and... Wait! You could help me!
My fist could help you.
You're clearly not from around the Imperial City, and I need someone's help most desperately. Someone unaffected by the politics of this place.
Look at her glaring him down. If you need me to get you with the princess, I have bad news. She only likes bad boys with good fashion.
Well, you see, there's been a mix-up. No, an error.
Where'd she go?
Who am I kidding? Some bastard has changed my play!
Yeah, this guy.
I am Incisive Chorus, the
Who?
playwright. I'm sure you've heard of me. And if not, you have... now, I suppose.
She's getting closer.
One of my productions has been touring the countryside and catching people's attention. We were asked to bring it into the city and perform here in the Golden Way.
What's the problem?
The play must go on, but not as they want it. The play's been changed, you see. One very key piece of the play has been rewritten.
Oh no.
Once you change this scene, you change the very soul of the production. It's hardly my play at all if they perform it their way. They've changed it from a commentary of man's inhumanity to man to a satire of the Empire.
Oh.
I tell you truthfully that they've lost the whole point of the piece. There's that too. Anyone could take offense. Now I'm doubly concerned. I will gladly offer you the going rate for a leading man, just for a walk-on part.
Nice.
I need you to take a role in the play and read the role the, original way. You have a most regal bearing, so I'd expect you'd have no major problems at any rate acting the role of Lady 14 Flowers.
Okay.
If you talk to first-degree thespian Fong up by the pagoda, tell him you're the replacement actor. He'll be desperate, so all you'll have to do is read the proper lines.
Bruh. Okay, I get the translating names and everything, but thespian is so specific. Like, I get we use it to mean something, but you might as well have, like, Chicago Pete, you know? In ancient China. You want me to play Lady 14 Flowers?
The first 14 times don't count.
Of course, all the roles are played by men, or at least women with the decency to pose as men playing women. It can get complex sorting it all out.
Despite women walking around in this area and no one caring, that's almost historically accurate. Whereas the parts of China that, like, we're going off the side here, like, I don't know, I only vaguely know what I'm talking about, disclaimer. The areas of China that typically speak Cantonese, but not necessarily, and the other dialects, I forget the names of, coastal China, basically. Anything away from the major, like the capital and some major cities. Historically, back in Yandere, didn't really give a shit about gender roles in the same way that the capital did. So women would inherit stuff and do work and all that good shit, because you had to. You had to make ends meet, you're poor. So this strangely almost European style shit thing in the areas that were more around them, I forget what Mandarin actually is, but the courtly behavior, that's somewhat realistic. The still sort of, well, we need a man to play this role of a woman because women can't be seen doing this. Like that kind of thing. And it's like, why? And it's like, well, it's not traditional. It's not how it's done. It's like you walk 10 miles out and you just see a woman working in a rice field, and like in town they're like, a woman shouldn't be doing anything that would sully her, they're weak, you know? It's like, it's just depends on the time period and where you're standing. But the play thing will always be silly, and it comes up in so many places. Anyway, fuck it.
Here's a copy of the original script for your scene. Pivotal, I assure you. This copy reads properly, not like that edited pile of dung.
Hitherto
Hurry
thou...
over to the large pagoda overlooking the Golden Way, and tell Fong that you're the replacement. They won't wait forever, so step quickly to it. Remember, you'll have to memorize your lines. No script on stage, of course. Also, make sure you read from this script.
I've never done this as a woman.
Now, good.
I think I always pick this guy.
You're about to perform, so I shan't jinx it. Get to it.
Pretty sure she's about to stab him. Perfect use of resources. You think I'm rolling cheaper, bitch?
Excuse me. You're in
my
my
way,
and
I'm trying to keep an eye out for a replacement actor. I'm the understudy you needed.
You? You're the replacement?
Yes.
Well, why aren't you in costume? If you're going to be playing Lady 14 Flowers, you'll need your dress.
I left
There's
it
no
back
time
in the
for you to run
park.
back and get yours. I'm sure we can find one to fit in the back, though most of our performers are less broad.
But I'm playing abroad.
Did they give you a copy of the script when they sent you over here?
I always tell him yes, but I think he'll take it away from you. So say no.
Damn your guild's myopic planning. Luckily for you, I expect the worst from them and pulled a copy from the back. Here, take it.
Where was that from?
The script's recently been revised, so even if you're familiar with the old version, read it again for the changes before you head on stage.
His pecs are like there's, you could just like snowboard off those things. Why was it changed?
Well,
I don't like
a
change.
Southern noble funded the location and travel for us, but wanted to make a few tweaks.
Oh boy.
We couldn't afford to miss the exposure. Our writer wasn't that happy, but we accepted the revisions, and here we are. I'm sure your Actors Guild told you that we have standard rates. We'll happily pay you the going rate for a lead, especially since this is short notice. Ruin your scene and you get nothing, just like normal. Understand?
What's ruining a scene?
Just get at least half the lines correct, and the crowd will figure out what's happening. Any less than that, and it becomes one of those obscure plays no one likes.
Hidden all your fantasy.
Read that script over. Come talk to me when you've got it, and we'll get you into final costume and onto the stage.
Okay, I'm gonna go study one of those obscure plays nobody knows. Oh god. Okay. This isn't FF6 or anything like that, but still. The first half of the scene? Looks in the first half of the covers 3 years. Okay, good. White. Dusk. Plain. Okay. White dusk plain. Seasons change. Heaven. Shooting star. Saving, I think my 3-second memory might be able to hold this. Okay, where am I going?
Have you read the script? That's the spirit. Let's get you into the back and costumed up, Lady 14 Flowers.
Yes. Great.
Watch closely. We shall see if the informant was accurate.
You look like a
Magic
3-year-old with
condemning the
veins.
Jade Empire at its heart. The fools.
All of heaven's blessings guide him, but sagacious Tien has been absent from the palace for such a time. His conquests of the northern kingdoms have kept his light from us. All the scattered kingdoms have seen the light of his rule, and our emperor's advisors grow in number. The arable lands to the south, all the way to the useless jungles, which were left as nothing for the Monkey King, are fused into the mighty Jade Empire. To the east, sagacious Tien has spread his light to the very waters themselves, and lo, to the west, he found enlightenment among the hills of the 6 holy scrolls. But what word from the wastes of the horse lords? Aha! What is this? Why, 'tis Lady 14 Flowers. We can only hope she brings word.
I am beautiful flower.
My dearest Lady 14 Flowers, under what banner does your entourage travel today?
White, sort of a blend of egg white and fuchsia. My banners.
Peace in the north? Could this be? Have all the horse lords been subjugated so easily? Heaven smiles upon the
I love
empire
that they call
today.
them horse lords.
Your arrival here is certainly welcome, as your kingdom is one of the most recent to join the Jade Empire. We have had word that the hostilities have ceased. Tell me, most gracious lady, when was this momentous decision reached?
Like 5 minutes ago, bro. Okay, it was dusk. Was what they wanted.
Yes, I will watch
You
it.
phrased that most interestingly, Lady 14 Flowers. Why do I sense there is more to this story? But surely the might of the Jade Empire is unquestionable, and our will to victory unswayed. And tell me, most gracious madam, when the final blow was struck, where was our noble leader? Deep in the wastes of the north?
Yeah, I think Siberia?
Surely you mean the far edge. The Horse Lord camp's broken behind him.
Fuck.
There's been nothing but the gentle drafts of spring here in the Imperial City for weeks.
But the word plain.
With such a chill in the air, was this some time ago?
Oh, that might have been right. Heaven's reach is wide, weather is not the same in all places.
My lady, I sense that there is more to your story than I have gleaned. Perhaps my own perceptions blind me.
Okay.
It seems to me that some part of your story remains untold. Do my questions block the truth? Tell me this, if nothing else, good lady. When the cry for peace rose up, who was it that our great emperor turned to?
This lady right here, yo.
2 drops E10, personal food taster.
He turned to the heavens themselves, but they had already turned to him.
None other than myself, for I am his beautiful flower. Fell to the earth. I think it was this one.
If you say it out the side of your mouth, it counts.
The heavens had turned to him? These words, are they riddles? Wait, what word is this from the front?
I know your
the Emperor
voice.
sends word of his return. The Horse Lords are unconquered, but our forces were undefeatable. What happened to cease the expansion of the Empire, dear lady?
Terrible diarrhea.
A shooting star traced the border of our lands.
A celestial event? Most auspicious.
You're auspicious.
And so, our most noble emperor saw a sign from the heavens. Our mighty armies poised to crush the Horse Lords and stretch the empire to the ends of the earth, but we stopped. For now, even I see that there are limits to ambition, and overreaching those limits invites nothing but disaster. All praise the Emperor, for his wisdom is infinite. My lady, you have my deepest thanks for bringing this news to us. I shall inform the court immediately.
Oh my god, Tolly, thanks for talking to me.
What in the dragon's eye was that? I saw no treason there. Oh, the informant will suffer for a lifetime.
Why does someone always have to suffer? Goodbye, strange infants.
You there, Lady 14 Flowers.
Dive into my bosom.
The crowd loved it. Fantastic performance. You managed to hit every line perfectly.
Wait. I mean,
you
yes.
continue to surprise me. I wouldn't have thought you the aspiring actor.
My charisma is
Our sponsor may not
unmatched.
be happy with the version you read, but I've always preferred the old version of the play anyway. I guess Incisive Chorus put you up to this, because I know I gave you the new script to study. Good for him. I believe I owe you an actor's fee. Enjoy. I'm glad you were here to fill in. We would have sunk faster than a bottomless boat without a solid Lady 14 Flowers on hand.
There were only 2 actors in the play.
Rather fun. Now I know you're not one of the guild actors. They're never positive about anything. Oh well, no harm done, I'm sure. The performance wouldn't have gone on without you. Professional actor or not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have things I must attend to.
Such as your mother. Bye. Yes, we have leveled up, as they did in ancient times. Also, we're just gonna keep adding to mana. Of course we're putting everything into the gun. There. Alright. Hold up, hold up. Dude, I keep forgetting I exist. Okay. For all my probably 0 viewers, I'm gonna take a quick little break. You know, check on a few things, consult with the prophecies, you know the drill. I'll see you back in about 5 minutes or less. Just gonna go to, boop. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so we're done with the sillier quest. We're done with the stuff with the European amalgamation dude. We're now gonna move on to we're now gonna move on to finding that one person stuck in the graveyard. I don't remember where you learn it, but I could have swore there's a mission for it.
Hold on there. This way leads into the necropolis, a dangerous area. You shouldn't go in there unless you have some business there.
What business do I make?
What's wrong with the necropolis?
Ghosts have been rising up everywhere in the Empire, I've heard. So many have come up in the necropolis that it just isn't safe anymore.
I like how there's a safe number of ghosts.
It would take an army of us to clear them out, if we could do it at all. We can't even safely post a guard in there. We just warn people away. The Lotus Assassins want everyone kept away as well. First time I've heard of them being altruistic. Bad. Real bad. Monks used to go in every few weeks to clean out the ones who had risen. But lately it's become too much for them to handle. You look like a warrior. I'm sure you know that even if you disperse a ghost in combat, they reform again eventually. It takes a long time, but it's inevitable.
Just like my fist.
Leave the dead to their own is what I say. Just block the whole place off and start again somewhere else.
It's good advice.
Stay away from the...
I mean, wasn't I literally sent to... Hold up. Try again.
Captain Sen has you collecting heads for him, does he? Good for you. A woman did make her way into the necropolis some time ago. She seemed a bit wild around the eyes and ignored me when I tried to warn her. She certainly hasn't left, so if it was this fading moon, you should still be able to find her in there. I'll make sure she doesn't slip out behind you. Stay.
Alright, here we go. That's kind of a spoiler up there, isn't it? Alright, hold on.
Kukun Asu.
You're a Kukunasu. Right. So, this part is a little bit longer, I think, and may lead into something a bit worse. Really?
Kill.
I was planning on it. Come on. Will this do anything? Probably not. That would have been so good. Okay, he does good damage. I see. The pre-dead.
Well, stranger, you have some spirit to you. You fight like a demon.
I know what you're
Those
talking about.
poor lost souls didn't stand a chance against you. I could use the skills of a man like you. An honest working man like me can't compare with someone like you, but you can definitely help me with a problem I've been having.
I charge by the hour.
My name is Shen. I'm the first gravedigger here. It's my job to look over the necropolis and make sure all the peaceful souls are laid to rest.
Oh no. What do you want?
I've got to dig the holes, fill them, and balance the books and everything. Nice, proper burials. But now, with all these ghosts rising again, I've got problems. No one seems to want to stay dead, and I can't go refunding all the burial money to all the families of the ghosts now. I can't afford it. So, I just want you to do a little job for me. Nothing hard. Just put the ghosts back where they belong. Quiet them down a bit.
I mean, I don't really have a choice.
Well, there'll be a little bit in it for you as well, don't worry. Can't have you going away empty-handed now, can we?
No.
So, what do you say?
I'm just hoping all you do is bury them. Cool.
Great! Now those ghosts will know who's boss around here. They just bring themselves back up as fast as I can put them in. I'll give you a reward for any ghosts you take care of. You can make good money that way. There are 3 main ghosts to deal with. Miss Chan, Merchant Bai, and Mr. Ren. I'll give you a reward for each, of course. I know a bit about them, but not that much. If you need a little something to give you an extra edge, I'm sure I can part with some trinkets I've found. I mean, it's not like they'll need them anymore.
Grave Robin. Return to the Crypt Cave. I mean, let's be straight up. What's he got?
Well, you know, a few things here and there. They just sort of fall into my hands. They don't need them anymore, eh?
Just show them to me? Oh. Really?
If you need to find...
I'll be at my house down the road. Alright, I think something happens here. I swear I don't remember things being so brightly colored. There they are. Boop. Alright, alright. Scrollsund. The Nature of the Spirit, Volume 3. The photos surrounding the disappearance of the monk did not disturb me. The mines had been inactive for a century or more, and the surrounding villages had long since decayed. Any spirit that fed upon humans, or human emotion, or pain would have left in search of easier prey. Or so I had thought. As I searched for the moss spirit... What? That had brought me to the depths of that mine, I began to wonder of the legends. If the legends were true after all. If the spirits, or whatever it was that had driven away the miners, could reside there still. In my mind, I began to hear the whispers in the dark. Whispers in the dark. And the screams and cries of those who had lost their lives years ago. Cool. That's how I fall asleep every night. All day, I punch people to death, it gets boring. Do I want to go in there? Is there any good reason to go in there? I don't really want to grave rob. Lord Gate. Oh no. What? I said, oh no. Oh, am I about to get... Okay, okay. This is probably Lotus Assassin. Considering what he said, so we'll just leave. Hey look, it's that Asura thingy. Oh god! What if I were to kick you? Ah, fuck! In Minecraft. Sir, could you... Damn it. Healing. Okay, fine.
You're going down.
Okay, that's getting stupid. Sir, this is a Wendy's, and you're about to get blown away. It's a bit different than a Denny's where you're just getting blown. I have no reason to go in there. Oh god! Try my foot to your face style. Okay. No. Maybe if I trip him? Nope. He ain't got no legs. Oh my god. Does this work? No, magic doesn't work. Support style doesn't work. No, support style does work. Yes! I have changed my idea of what to do
Where
here.
is my baby?
Oh god, right. Right, he's an asshole.
My baby, please, where is he? Where has Shen taken him? Yes. If you know me, then you must know the pain I feel. My baby! That monster Shen has taken him from me. He was only a few moments old when that vile man took him from me, ripped him from my arms and carried him away. Please find my baby. Bring him back to me. Let me know how he's doing. Please. You have to help me find him. Shen must know where he is. That abominable little man took him from me. Kill him. Torture him. Whatever you need. Just find my baby. Find that hideous little man and bring the truth out of him however you can.
So yeah, serious subject.
Is someone there?
She has a name.
You. What do you want? Have you come to torture me more? Have you come to see me suffer here unavenged? No one cries for Merchant Bai.
Bye.
You know of me? You've heard about the pains I suffered in life, and this continued torment I have to endure in death?
Sorry, I thought those were lyrics.
You can understand? You don't run in terror like the rest. Instead, you talk to me. Perhaps you can help. I was a merchant in life. Not a rich one, but I made enough to survive. I sold mostly to the poorer sections of the city. My goods weren't the finest, but they were practical. At the time, there were a pair of brothers, Seat Su and Si Ran, who were the terror of the streets. They extorted money and goods from everyone. They tried to extort from me. When I wouldn't give them what they wanted, they decided to make an example of me. They killed me and mutilated me, and left me dead in that alley. They terrorized the city for weeks after that, but they were finally run down. That might have been where it ended, just as done, but it wasn't. They were buried here, with me. Their deaths, execution by beheading, were harsh enough that they have risen again.
I mean, everyone is. Even that one girl in the background.
My spirit cannot rest quiet with them here. Even now in death, they mock me and torment me as they did in my final moments of life. They drive me mad.
That really sucks.
Yes, yes. If my killers are at least removed from this world, their spirits will no longer torment me. You must find a way to defeat them and drive them from this place.
I will consult with the fist.
They were common criminals, so they were not given a normal burial. They were dumped in a communal grave underground to the south. I'm sure you can find them. Thank you, stranger. If you can truly help me, if you do, I'll show you something that even Shen hasn't found yet.
Keep it in your pants, man. God. Okay. Kind of curious. Nope. Might be important later, but not now. We were on 3 and this is 5. I'm really confused. In fact, The Nature of the Spirit, Volume 5. It is clear to me that what manner of creatures these spirits are, and it is also clear that what their goals are. Whether it lies, for all that there lies, portray them to be, the celestial bureaucracy is nothing more than the subjugation of man by eternal beings of that court. Yes. The dwellers have shown me many things, many dark and terrible truths I could not have seen before, but which are clear to me now. Whenever turn, I know what they will say. The Emperor, the one closest to heaven, is their tool, their puppet. I know that they will send him again against me, fearing the power of my knowledge. Oh yes, I know they will burn my works by what's make copies, as the dweller said, spreading my dark knowledge far enough that it would never be destroyed. Remember this, reader. To a spirit, any spirit, the life of a human is worthless. We are tools and toys for their amusement alone. Just like a hot girl. Okay, not 100% guaranteed on that one. What is this? I don't want a gray rob, but it just says pagoda. Hashtag blast. Okay, this probably has something to do with the Lotus Assassins again. Maybe. How did I miss it? Well, whatever.
Speed.
Yep, I wrote out. Punch, punch, punch. No. Receive. This fight will go on forever. But I need my chi.
You won't see me coming.
I mean, it depends on where you do it. Sir, I need you to accept my love.
Legendary strike.
Come on, come on. Hey, you actually pushed him into my kick. Thanks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nines Rodriguez.
Ah, look who has come to see us. A mortal, then? Shall we feast, brother?
Okay.
Yes, I want to hear his screams as I tear the skin from his bones.
This is the wrong club. Bye, guys. Oh, it is just two random jackasses. Your kung fu, it's good, for no obvious reason.
You're going down.
How did you get on fire?
I'm fine.
Alright. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. Alright. Huh. Just never touched it. I remember this one, it's just awkward. I don't think I need it. Like, I can't imagine why I would want it. Because I could replace this with it, but I would lose... Yeah, like, nah, we're cool. Cool. Alright. Nope. I never learn. I refuse. Oh, shit.
Spirit.
My intelligence has been greatly exaggerated. Nope. Nope.
Legendary strike.
Okay. Feel like we missed somebody, but they'll show up eventually. Jesus Christ, this demon.
Vengeance will be mine.
Not in front of the little girl, man. Come on.
That cheating, lying sow, sullying the Ren name and dragging it in the dirt like this, putting me in the dirt.
I'm not here to kink shame.
Ren Fang, if I ever get my claws on you, I'll leave you a stinking, bloated corpse.
Just like Mom used to do.
You've heard of me? What do you know? What do you want here? I have no time for idiots who only want to rob my grave.
Got any cool shit in your grave?
I exist only for revenge. Revenge on my wife, who after so much talk of faithfulness and love, decided she would be better off without me.
This one sucks.
She killed me! Poisoned me in my own house. When I find her...
Would you rather be poisoned outside?
How can I let the past go when my very reason for existing in this world still is her? She was everything to me in life, and is so in death as well.
Where can I find your wife?
Find her. Bring her to me. Let me kill her and draw the last agonizing breaths from her body, and you will have my eternal gratitude.
Okay, I'm starting to kink shame.
Most likely, she's still at our old home. It's in the market district near the entrance to the Black Leopard School. Find her and bring her to me.
Right, Rival Dojo! I'm sorry, you mentioned a Rival Dojo. Nope. He's gonna be punished. Okay. I heard a wish. Dang it. I said nay, sir. That barely injured him at all. Okay, she has become something just fantastic. Alright, hold up. Where am I? Where am I? Okay. Tomb of the Masses, Together, Unfinished Bridge. Do I care? Okay, cool. I feel like this is going backwards. It looks like it's going backwards. Okay, go back into here. Where do I... Oh, are you kidding me? Sir, we just had this conversation. I said good day, sir. Okay. Hey, would you look at that? Hey, what's over here? Okay, Shin, you got some splaining to do. Woohoo!
Haven't you killed it yet? I can't do anything without my tools.
Why does that happen? Neat.
Legendary strike.
Whoa. Sorcerers. Magic of the sorcerer, too great to be controlled. It's like the right tune.
You're too slow.
Whoa. Meanwhile, at Michael Bay's Cemetery remake.
It's dead then? Heh. Good. I knew that old bag would try to come back for me someday.
What's happening?
She wouldn't have guessed I'd have someone like you on my side.
What is he doing?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. She was my mother-in-law. Never once in her life did she say a kind word to me, and now she tried to keep at me even in death. You got what you deserved! Do you hear me? You deserved it! But any good job deserves a reward, of course.
Kinky.
Here you go. She had some nice things in her grave, too. Since she's gone, I guess she won't be keeping me from them anymore.
What happened to his wife? You're married?
Ugly people need love, too.
I know it, damn it.
Now, go and find those ghosts I told you about. Can't get a good day's work done with them still around.
I am simultaneously mad and yet somehow bonded to you. You are the worst of us. Oh my god. She's named the grandfather's daughter. So mom? Let's just say that she left behind a single tear in the form of a gem. Every single owner of that gem, and as the legends go, has felt her pain and sorrow throughout his life. His body racked by pain, but his mind and spirit made sharper by clarity. I am tempted. Because, I mean, I don't really need these as much as I thought I would. It hasn't really come up. Nah, it's fine. We'll get a lot more of them. I have got to work on my posture. Wait a... No. Shen? You forgot to answer my questions.
The grave digging business sure is a killer.
Great joke.
What do you need? What about them? Ah, Miss Chan. A tragedy, really, and one that happens all too often. It's always the pretty ones who go. She died in childbirth, and the baby died with her. Her family put her in the family plot along with her son. She came up again recently, looking for revenge on me. She seems to think that I killed her baby, or took it, or something. Maybe she saw me take away the body, but she won't believe me. Every time I go near, she tries to kill me. That's valuable retail space over there.
Oh my god. Tell me about the baby.
Her baby? Not much. It's in one of the plots there. I'm sure you can find it if you look. It was a long time ago. I don't even remember what its name was. But it was short, I know that. Definitely less than 3 words. But... sorry, that's really all I remember.
Wait, another translated name?
Anything else you want to know about the ghosts?
5?
Ah, that one. He's mad, I tell you. Mad with fear, though, of what I have no idea. You'd think he'd be grateful, considering what's gone on here.
What?
He was murdered in an alleyway. Happens a lot in the poorer districts. They eventually caught his murderers and they were beheaded. I know. I put them in the ground myself, dead as can be. You'd think he'd be grateful with them dead and gone, but up he comes the very next day, screaming his head off. He's driving the customers away.
I want to know why they weren't hanging out with him if he's so scared.
Well, see if you can't do something about him quick. I'm too spooked to go in that area anymore. I need those plots to honor some ancestors.
Like, really just picking on him from like a football field away?
Anything else you want to know about the ghosts?
Remember when we stabbed you? Yes.
He was buried by his wife a short while ago. I don't know what killed him. The family wouldn't talk about it. But his face was bloated like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, that sucks.
His wife's still around, though. She won't visit since he came up. Every time she gets near, he starts screaming incoherently, and he's out of it for days. Nothing near him is safe.
Tell me about his wife.
His wife, she's still around in town, I think. She lives down in the market district near the entrance to the Black Leopard School. Why would you want to see her, though? She's already buried him.
She's single?
Digging through the ashes, is that it?
What
Good
euphemism
luck.
is that?
She's still hung up on him. Anything else you want to know about the ghosts?
That's the worst thing I've ever heard in the past
well,
minute.
If you do find one, put it back in the ground. That's when you'll get your money.
Money, 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 money.
Is there anything else?
D-O.
Well...
Wait. What's that spell? Loads of money. Okay. Okay, first we're gonna go to town to go visit his newly single wife. For reasons that have nothing to do with the rival dojo. I'm slowly raising my blue middle finger. Okay. Map, I need your help. On the map, on the map, on the map. Rival dojo, rival dojo, rival dojo, rival dojo. We're leaving now, making me the victor. Dun -dun 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 -dun. Wait.
Had your, moment, did you?
I think it went well.
You do you? I've been asking around, you know. Fantastic! The scholars loved it. One's already asked for a copy of the manuscript. I'm sure there will be more.
Your tiny head is amazing.
Perhaps as many as 3.
My God.
Here, I promised you this, and you should have it. Yes, that's it. Enjoy, and thank you so much.
One day I hope to have that many
Oh,
viewers.
so much to do. So many, copies to make. Yes! Ha!
I'll just head on down to the, local Xerox. Oh, shit. It's 1400. Why are you standing there? Why are you named?
I wonder where that Outlander comes from. He sure does have funny clothes.
I know your voice actor. We must leave this place. Behold, the Princess of Bananas, the Lemon Queen. I am out of yellow things. I mean, there's already a a Princess of Sunlight, and she has way bigger bazongas. There's your reading for today. Okay, that was stupid because that one might be important. I mean, I did kind of read it in my head, but we're reading that out loud, just normally. Sometime after Scholar Xu Wen and his prototype flyer disappeared, an apprentice from the Imperial City discovered the scholar's cryptic notes, detailing the use of an inscrutable power source. The apprentice showed the information to his master, General Sung Tao. Sung Tao was an engineer before he joined the army, and he recognized the potential of the scholar's work. He convinced Emperor's son Siwen to fund a project to develop a flyer for use in the army. The Emperor agreed readily, and after several months of trying, the first true flyer was created. Within a year, the skies near the Imperial Palace were filled with flyers. Though the safety of the new flyers was questionable, it didn't take long for others to adopt and improve upon the design. Actually no, not important, but still. What's in this alleyway? I need to know. Vandalism. Blacksmith shop. Hey, Lena.
Talk to Junda if you'd like to buy some buns.
Why do all bun masters look like this?
Excuse me, out of my way. I gotta get these buns to the Scholars Garden. Quick, quick, now move.
I'm very sorry. Please accept my heartfelt apologies. My husband has the manners of a strutting cock sometimes.
Sure is.
I seem to recall you rather enjoyed my strutting at one time, old woman.
Shush now. You'll offend the gods of decency.
There are
this
others.
Poor traveler's likely to think that the Imperial City is full of indecent folk and offensive talk.
I like him.
Now then, after all the trouble we've caused you, is there anything we can help you with? We've got fresh buns. Just made them myself.
I'd buy a bun if I can cram it down you. Why does his face not change? I'd buy a bun if I could cram it down your yapping maw. Unbridled rage. I would buy a bun.
Talk. That's all people want to do. I don't get paid to talk. I sell buns. That's what I do.
Ha! No time to talk, he says. The only time you're ever quiet is when you're eating one of my buns. Now be polite and answer some questions.
Like groceries. What you can tell me about Death's Hand?
There is much to tell about the city, but we do need to sell the buns while they're fresh. Perhaps you could be more specific?
Where do sailors hang out?
Why don't you go and check out the Imperial Arena? It's a prosperous place to sell buns, especially before a big fight.
I could buy a bun,
You and
motherfucker.
those fights. I can't stand watching them. I prefer to take walks by the wall, or just gaze at the magnificent palace.
I like how he's not even looking. Like, oh, were you speaking?
What's to tell? Fighters fight, spectators watch, gamblers gamble. It's just like any other arena, except the level of competition is very high here.
Yes.
I'd talk to Kui, the promoter, if you really want to know more about the arena. He talks more than you do, but at least he buys my buns.
You haven't offered.
Go there.
Don't mind him. He just takes a while to get used to. Much like an ache in the bones if it lasts long enough. Eventually, you learn to ignore it. Good day to you.
So click the double quick.
Why would the governor want to accuse you of doing this, Sung Tao?
So click the double quick. Damn it. No, I'm reading your name as perfect. Perfect, Jitong.
Good day, sir. Are you the new investigator I sent for?
Sure am.
No, I can tell from your attire that you're not from the ministry. Oh, this is terrible.
Sir, I have you know that my abs are magnificent.
Everyone I send for disappears. There are powers at work here that are beyond my means to control.
Like when you're cooking. Where are you? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, I'm not being very clear. Lately, I've just been so frustrated.
I charge by the hour.
I am Prefect Jitong. It is my duty to ensure that convicted criminals in the city are sentenced appropriately. But there are complications with my current trial.
Did your trial run out?
I have in my custody a suspected slave trader, Chandler Ling. But one of the high-ranking ministers is trying to get him released, and he wants me to convict another man.
Chandler Ling.
The man they want to accuse, Scholar Sun Tao, is a friend of mine, and I'm certain of his innocence. I need you to find proof so I can present it to the Minister of Justice.
Justice! Indiscriminate justice. Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Really?
My pecs
You will
are
help me?
displeased.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
I love the moment
need
of,
to find
"What's your
proof that
name?"
Ling is the guilty one, and by so doing, exonerate Song Tao. If I can't prove Ling's guilt, I'll be forced to sentence Song Tao to death. But every time I ask someone to discover the truth, they disappear or turn up dead.
They disappeared
Our
dead?
best lead is Zibao, the last person known to have spoken with Ling before his arrest. But Bao knows me and my men. He won't talk to us.
Why don't you just change the color wheel? Walk up to him being all purple or something. Tell me about Chandler Ling and his friend Goey.
Chandler Ling is a well-respected businessman and merchant here in the city. Until recently, I had no reason to suspect him of any wrongdoing. When I investigated Ling's shop, I found a valuable knife that I had purposely entrusted to one of my men, a man who has since disappeared.
Dun dun dun.
Chandler Ling had a knife belonging to a man whose body couldn't be found. That was all the evidence I required. I have no idea. The two men were seen together before we arrested Ling, but I have no other information about Zibao. He spends most of his time in the heart of the Empire Tavern, and he doesn't seem to have dealings with anyone else besides Chandler Ling.
They're shacking up.
I know if I went to speak with him, I would get nowhere. But you could speak to him without raising suspicion.
Sitting on the creaky chair. Okay.
Good. Look for him in the heart of the Empire Tavern. It's upstairs
in
at
the Imperial Arena.
Don't scare him away. If we lose him, we lose our last connection to Ling.
Nice. Okay. We just need to figure out where... Okay. Are you real? I don't want to go anywhere too fast. But I also kind of need... configuration of the track. Hold up, what is that? Also save because that was so much dialogue. Come on. Alright. Did we find something important? Neat. Skills. Trace strike. Dialogue. Oh, cool. Plot items. I think these have to do with your, yeah. Iron Palm, Viper. I may have missed some of those, which is fine. Well, now we need to figure out where I'm going. Oh my god. This is the base camp? I was here the whole time. It all makes sense now. Okay, she should be near here, allegedly. I was already in the right place. Wait, what?
Welcome, welcome. Did someone from the Black Leopard School send you? No, I suppose you don't quite look like one of their students. Well, no matter. If you're looking for weapons, I have quite a good selection and reasonable rates. Would you like to see what I have for sale?
Why is your door shut? You're gonna die.
Here you go. There's quite a lot, so take your time.
It's also very quiet.
I just happen to know the storm dragon's time.
A bar of nickeled iron, sometimes referred to as steel. Focus 5. Nope, 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 nope. Later, bitches. Okay, where's she at? I'm probably in the wrong place. His wife should be here. But where would she be? He said she's near the Black Leopard School at the Merchant Square. Oh, well, there you go.
Yes. Is there something I can do for you? Yes. Yes, I am. How do you know my name? Have we met?
Your husband wants me to kill you.
It should never have happened. I was preparing dinner for him, as I normally did, but it burned, so I went and bought some food already prepared. It was the salmon. I knew it smelled odd when I bought it, but the price was right, and I needed it in a hurry, and I'm so ashamed. Yes, it is. No matter what you say, I will live the rest of my life with this guilt. But what pains me more is that his spirit cannot rest. I have tried to visit his grave, but his madness knows no bounds. He seeks to drive me away at all costs. I think he might even try to kill me.
Maybe? I think that's a fair guess.
His hatred is unreasoning, but understandable. He has never been able to listen long enough to have me explain what happened. It must be dreadful for him. He never listens to me. He doesn't give me a chance, but maybe if you were there with me, could you be there with me? If you believe me, he might listen. Yes, if we went together, he might listen. Can we go now, then, to see him?
Sure. I mean, I need to go back to the other two ghosts anyway, so there you go.
You? You're back to gloat over this victory of yours, Harpy? Causing my torment and death, is that satisfying to you?
Oh my god, yes. I don't king shame.
How can you be so certain? How can you believe her after you know what she's done to me?
Because of what killed you?
Because he believes me. He has seen me at our home mourning for you still. Not a day has gone by where I didn't cry over your death. It almost makes me wish you'd have your wish, just so I could be with you again.
Important note.
Feng, you really do care. Then all this time, my cursing, it was wrong.
That was too easy. Why is intuition... Yes, yes, give me money.
You killed me, but I see now in those eyes I fell in love with that you didn't mean to and that it pains you greatly. I forgive you, Feng.
thank you for what you have done, for both of us. In time, I hope I can repay you your kindness.
Someone's having a good time?
Are
you shitting me? Sir, I'm trying to have an outing with my daughter. Nope. Could you not? Could you not? And thus the beating continued until existence decreased. There they are.
Have you managed to defeat them at last?
I learned to punch ghosts, yes.
Thank you, thank you. I feel as if a great weight has been lifted from my spirit. Here, let me show you this.
Keep it in your pants.
Something Shen hasn't found yet. I hope you use it well, and thank you.
I don't remember why that's important, but it is.
Please, bring me my baby!
Okay. Hold on, hold on. I don't remember... Oh, here we are. I think it's Chun-Li. It's the only one you can really say is it's probably Chun-Li.
Have you found my baby? Have you seen him? No. No! I can't... I refuse to believe it. My darling, precious little boy. He can't be dead. Not now. Not like this. He must be out there. I must see him with my own eyes.
Sucks so much.
I can't believe anything you say. Words lie. People lie. I must see him with my own eyes. If he were dead, he would be here in my family plot with my other relatives. If your lies are true, then Shen, that murdering monster, would have buried him here. All my family is here. But I don't know these names. I don't know my baby's name. My family would have named him after I passed beyond. Shen must know, or there must be some way to find him. I remember so little since I passed away. Please.
Definitely saving.
Have you... Are you sure? I know I wouldn't be able to stand it if I was separated from him again. Please don't let this madness consume me. Are you sure it is the right grave?
No.
I cannot read. Which one is he? This boy, he is not mine. He is not related to me.
That is Tua.
You... You lied!
Nope. We're reloading that. Regardless of EXP, oh, I hate when that happens. Let's double check. It's only 2 letters, or 2 words. So it's either Tua or Han. Han is a woman, so it's Tua.
Have you found... Are you sure?
All right.
This is him! My poor darling! Shen too. He is truly dead after all.
Stretch.
I could not bring myself to believe it. Dead before his time. He rests here near my own body. My darling, darling boy. I come to you now.
I mean, the worst part about all of this is she'll probably just respawn anyway. Is there anywhere I haven't been? Right, I'm actually here for Fading Moon, aren't I?
Legendary strike.
I believe we've had this conversation. Oh no, there's more. Shit. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Ow. Kick, punch, it's all in your face. Oh, he wants to give me the bad hug. Alright, she's probably hiding in the name tomb. Not that one, because I think we've been in that one. Wrong direction. Hold on. Pull the map again. That is it. Can't be opened. Am I missing a trick here? What am I missing? Like, I'm pretty sure that's for something else, but where else could she be? Right. Of course we're getting attacked. Boop. I'm just gonna take it. Do I look like I give a fuck? Sir,
You can't keep up.
cease living. For once, their aim is as bad as mine. Have I been down here?
No, we can't allow that to happen. It would be too much to bear.
Uh-oh.
But this poor wretch isn't much good either. No, not at all. But what else is there? What else is there?
Hey, it's the guy who married that chick.
Work, damn you, work! Huh? What do you want? You can't have me, corpse. Not yet.
Found the thumbnail.
I am Fist Lord, and I am not dead.
You're not dead.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just panicked. I thought you were some spirit here for revenge.
Nope. Sorry, Popeye.
Ah, well, my work, you see, while very important, may upset some of those spirits not fully at peace.
Yeah, on account of all the questionable things I'm doing to the bodies.
I am conducting my research.
Of necromancy.
I am a doctor by trade, studying
Yeah.
the internals of the body and the energies that drive it. But lately, I have come on hard times.
I charge by the hour?
My daughter, Wen Siwei, has fallen ill, and nothing in my previous training could help me with what ails her. Her liver has been rotted from within, corrupted by some energy I have never encountered before.
It's a chemical reaction.
That is what I fear. Her liver has been corrupted, and now her body no longer responds well. Without my efforts, she would be dead already. I could not stand the possibility of her loss, so I took matters into my own hands. I researched the workings of the body and the spirit, as well as the lore of the creatures that live beyond death.
What's she talking
I
about?
believe I have found a way to save my daughter, but I have not been successful in my efforts. I have found a way to strengthen, no, to replace the corrupt flesh of one living creature with that of another. Through the energies of the earth and by the divine will of heaven, her body can be made to accept the organ as if it were a part of her. She can be given a new life. But these cursed, wretched corpses do nothing for me. They are too old, too dead. Their organs are rotted beyond repair, even the ones recently buried. I need something else, something more. Either one that is perfectly preserved or one that is fresh. Her time is drawing near. If I cannot get a new organ for her soon, I fear it may be too late.
That's stupid. There's so much wrong with this one. But then again, it's a Magic Kung Fu game.
I need a liver that has been perfectly preserved. Even a short time after death, the flesh begins to decay. Only a few rare bodies are truly well preserved.
Like these abs?
I have tried all the organs I could find, but none work. A nobleman here, Jizin, had his body preserved well enough and buried in this graveyard, but his corpse has moved.
Jizin, I remember him.
Thank you. Whatever I can give you in reward, I will. Please hurry. The nobleman was buried in one of the larger tower tombs closer to the entrance. I tried to enter, but...
Door's locked.
His corpse had risen, covered in the protective wrappings he was buried in. I would not have survived. Please, get the liver from him quickly.
Okay. The nature of the spirit volume 2. One encounter brought vividly to mind was deep in the mind. Wait. One encounter brought vividly to mind was deep in the mind along the ridges near the land of the howling spirits. I was searching for a spirit that I had seen on a previous day. A spirit of moss and fungus had dwelt in this abandoned mine years earlier. The mine were so prosperous that several communities depended on them for their livelihood. But collapses, fires, and unexplained disappearances in the mines led people to becoming more and more fearful of them. A local monk ventured in one night after hearing a disturbance. Who is it? No one knew, and he was never seen again. Thereafter, miners repeatedly reporting hearing screams in the deepest tunnels and the voice of a young monk. This is not the place to be doing that. Freaking goths. Hope I don't get jumped right here. That'd be a shame. Okay. It's just like right here. Now we go visit the Tomb of Jizn and see what happens. Did I save? I probably saved. Let's save again. Because he might kill me.
They tried to take from me, and they died. I feasted on their souls. Such is the evil I was in life, and am again in death. The underworld has no place for me. Jizn lives.
He is actively rotting in a very quick way. I don't know if we can use him.
I am evil incarnate, a man so vicious and vile that the spirits deemed me unfit to pass into death, and cursed me into this wretched form. Jizn lives indeed. Now I feed on the flesh and souls of the living, in payment for my vanity. My perfect body is a testament to my crimes. My very touch spreads my corruption. A chance to repent. Can it be that after all this time, after years of living death, I am given this one chance to make something right? What is this chance you speak of, mortal? What is this false hope you dangle before me?
Oh, sorry, I gotta zip that back up. We're gonna go steal the Declaration of Independence.
A girl. After so long, a girl. But I'm a vile and corrupt being, forever damned by the life I led, set here in this wretched form to walk forever. Redemption, for one such as me? I think not. My life was spent in greed and vanity and corruption. Even in death, I sought to preserve my perfect form. For one whose madness and evil progress even into death? No, there is no hope for me. None at all. And you stand here mocking me for it? Ah, the temptation. Yes. So much logic, so much philosophy. But who knows what the heavens will truly decide in the end? But for the chance, and it is a girl, so young, I can taste her pain and suffering lingering about you. So like my own.
Haven't met this girl.
The blood is thick in my veins. A solid mass where fluid used to flow, now dried and brittle. But the heart still stirs, and it can be moved, though tears no longer flow. My life has been wasted on my own sins, and in death, I have nothing except them. This young thing, this girl, she still deserves life. If my end means this girl lives, then may the heavens look kindly upon me, even though I know they won't. If damnation is my fate, then let it be worth something, in the end. Take what you need, mortal.
I really like that. It's like that last little bit. It's not, you know, like I'm absolutely gonna get something out of this. It better work out. It's the maybe damnation was worth it. You know? Like, it's something touching about that. Okay. That doesn't feel right. Says he's here, but I don't think he's here. Or maybe he was... Maybe he's in the... Nope. This game can be confusing. Okay, okay. Just going to punch your way through some ghosts and hopefully run into this guy by accident. Assuming I could even land a hit.
Focus. Focus.
Was it here? Tomb of the Forgotten Scholar. Yo, Papa.
You. Have you managed to find some way to help me?
My fist will help you, Turtleman.
You do? Thank you, thank you. Yes, it looks like it's been preserved well enough. I am amazed that you managed to get this intact.
There's no fucking way.
Now I must begin quickly. Her life energy is fading fast.
Yes, her life energy, got it. Oh wait, she was on the ground the whole time. Oh god.
It looks like the operation has worked. She should be safe now. Her breathing has slowed and her heart rate is returning to normal levels.
There are at least 3 problems here.
It will be some time before she can stand on her own again. But I'm certain she will make it. Not here, though. Not in this place of death. Thank you, stranger, for what you have done for me. As I promised, I will give you all that I have left. Everything else was spent in pursuit of this dream.
Then just keep it, dude.
I must take her to a place where she can heal. You have my eternal gratitude for what you have done.
I would not have accepted that money.
Thank you for what you have done. I have been redeemed in my own eyes and in the eyes of heaven. Peace indeed can come to any soul.
It's just a throwaway line, but that actually made me like choke up a little bit. Really like stuff like that. Yes, I'm one of those jackasses who thinks that, for the most part, skipping a lot of the novelization stuff, that Illidan is a really sad freaking story. Like, from his own perspective, I mean. It's at the end of his life, at the last bit, ignoring the Burning Crusade weird shit where he enslaved people for some reason. It's just like, he's like, I will damn myself in all the way until I can never be in any way normal or considered to be acceptably righteous. Well, even though he's righteous, but no one will ever refer to me as holy. In exchange, the person I love will continue to live. for as long as she naturally would. I will keep all of, effectively, space hell away from her, in exchange for being one of the demons myself. Like, that, I really like that kind of plot. It's really cool to me. And when you play as a demon hunter, it gets... Blizzard, as usual, writes one way, writes another way, writes another way, writes another way, plot hole, plot hole, plot hole, plot hole. And you're like, okay, well, that was a nice 5 minutes of dialogue that went in circles. But piecing together the parts I like, because you have to cherry pick, it's Blizzard, I really liked the concept of, like, when they point out, they're like, there is an actual demon inside of you. It is effectively unconscious, but it's constantly struggling to get back out instinctually. It's like, I am forever stuck as someone who is chained a monster inside of me that has physically altered me to be more like it. I am immortal now, maybe. Depends on the patch. At any moment, I can be overtaken and turned into that demon, or just straight up cease to exist. But I will forever, so long as I don't give up the good fight, I will be doing everything I can to be the monster that pushes back all the other monsters. I can never have real happiness, and I will never be loved. Like, it's a really cool fucking thing. Just have to keep ruining it. Okay, I think we're done for the graveyard here, and we're almost at 3 hours. Exit to the city. One more fight.
You're too slow.
Double check. Nope. Ah, okay. She was actually near here. I wasn't sure.
The grave digging business, sure. What? What? Well, that's a relief. Can't have her going off and trying to rip out my eyes or something every time I go around there. I need those eyes.
We're seeing graves.
Here's the reward I promised you.
Are you rubbing my boobs?
Now, if you find any more, remember, I'll pay good money for you to put them back down again. So get out there and get some ghosts. Venerated ancestors. Anything else you want to know about the ghosts?
Any sailors around here?
Well, that makes things easier on me for sure. Now I can start selling those old plots again. Next time I'll just throw the bones in the river and be done with it.
What an asshole.
Here's the reward I promised you. Now, if you find any more, remember, I'll pay good money for you to put them back down again. Good riddance. Hells, it was probably his old lady that offed him in the first place, and for good reason too, I bet. It's all just business to me, you understand. Here's the reward I promised you. You know, you've done a lot of good here in the necropolis. You've managed to clear out pretty much all of the really troublesome spirits here. One spirit didn't stay here at all, though. Took up his body and left. Moved in with his son, I heard, and the son isn't pleased. He even asked me for a refund.
I mean...
Now that was an expensive burial. I can't give refunds like that. It's bad for business, too, having my customers getting up and walking away. That's where you come in.
I wonder how he took his body.
I need you to go to the Tanners in the city core and put his father back in his grave once and for all. It's Tanner Fong. There'll be an extra big reward for that one.
I'm the one who usually
Is there
charges.
anything else you need right now?
So is your wife single?
Well, you know where to find me.
Do I, though? That was a sound. Okay, I never did find What's-Her-Butt. I couldn't get into the Dignified Collector. Or the Pagoda, I think? Let me try one more time. A few more bites, blah blah blah. I mean, the reason we were here to start with was Fading Moon.
Legendary strike.
Oh my god. Come to me, Ghost Daddy.
Focus.
I'm trying. Oh my god. Pop. Yes. Okay. Cool. Around here. One more fight. Not this time. Do these go anywhere? Saving. Cross your fingers, this could be stupid. That's what she said? Okay.
Dancing pretty lights. There's fire in the air and fire inside. They scream like music. You'll scream like a demon when fading moon puts the light inside of you.
Okay, I'm not into this. Is that a kink?
There's more than that on my head. There's a crown of flame that burns all the time, even when it gets tighter.
What?
You'll scream like those maggot people, leeching off the Empire until they burn.
Oh, I've heard enough.
Focus.
She targeted the poor to get rid of the leeches? Really? Really, honey? Could we not bring her back alive? I mean, I did just kick her. That's strange. Okay, mind and spirit. Mind and spirit. I don't know if it really matters. But okay. The Nature of the Spirit, Volume 4, it is said that in the journals of the lost monks of Jinji, said that there are spirits of every desire. By summoning a desire within themselves, men can commune with the spirit, summoning it to them. I can't imagine what kind of spirit must have been summoned in the dank of that mine. Dank. Darkness on all sides, only the slight flickering of the lamp, a great, noble feel welling up within me. Those ancient monks knew too much, I think. They communed with their own dark desires too often. In that place I too faced my fears. The circumstance and research that led me to that point scarcely prepared me for what I faced. The dweller in the depths spoke to me. Hey, what you doing here? Fuck you too. Do I want to go in there? Why would I go in there? This feels like a secret entrance. It's the secret entrance to at least one of the plot points. Maybe this is the whatevers? The loat goats? The assassins? Maybe the other was the exit. Okay.
Legendary strike.
Your days are over, mister. Smack that. A bit late.
You won't see me coming.
This man is not a full king. Okay, running, running, running. Probably fighting again right here. Punching, punching, punching. Double check. Okay. Okay, we got about 15 minutes till 3 hours. I'll just suck it up and do it. Let's check the Ms. app here. Point of interest. Wait, I can fast travel? What? Okay. Dude should be around here, I would think.
Ah, it's you. I wanted the chance to thank you again.
Why is she
for
already
what you
up?
have done for my daughter. She can live a full and healthy life now, one a father can be proud of. I thank you once more. I hope the heavens look kindly on you and give you a fate to be proud of.
I'm sorry, were you talking? I just... Pink dress. Okay. Uh-oh. Hey, here's the hoping I didn't lock myself into one path.
You there, Sky. I see you skulking around like a ghost. Where have you been?
Your mom's house?
I've been out spying on the Lotus Assassins. We're trying to draw their attention, and I wanted to see if it was working. I'm happy to report our bait has snagged a fish. The Inquisitors have taken notice of us. In fact, one of their representatives is on his way here now.
What? You were spying on an Inquisitor and he didn't notice you? Impossible. What's really going on, Sky? Where were you?
It's like I told you before, I was spying on the Lotus Assassins. At great personal risk, I might add. Instead of interrogating me, you could show me some gratitude.
An elbow drop?
The Inquisitors are masters of espionage and intrigue, Sky. They would have seen you tailing them. They would have seen you and killed you.
You underestimate me. I can be quite invisible when necessary. I followed the Inquisitor for some time without him being aware of my presence. Then I slipped away and rushed on ahead to warn you he was coming. I didn't want him to catch us in the middle of anything incriminating, like this argument.
I'm here looking for bitches. It seems I found one.
Niato nonapati irovir. Kuni uknawata ir. Ukirwir. No fantayana ukonani pinatawa.
You don't have the balls.
Konir fuk no sankud nano wana nyapir. Isana yuyo. Irkana. Unikasurir kwana no kasa iriru. Sata tawi ir. Wanawa fukuno sukut nia awafawa ir sutuk. Wowo sun ponono, yapapat nasia uir sair uoth. Usair coconato, tanatia, katanano, shafatoyo, coconato sir ipanonenico. Niato nonapati irovir, kuni uknawata ir.
Wait, isn't this the same thing you get from the executioners? Because I remember something like this.
Wuno will na no ba irsu. Isana yuyo, konir fuk no sankud na no wana nyapir.
Dang.
Sata tawi ir, wanawa fukuno sukut nia awafawa ir sutuk. Wuno will na no ba irsu. Isana yuyo, konir fuk no sankud na no wana nyapir. Unuir wo fubso wesa wushin. Wo kewasa ir susu kowoyo ni uksa irsawa. Ipanar nuko iwa ir nikasanarir iruro ni nuasa irkana. Wuno will na no ba irsu. Isana yuyo konir fuk no sankud na no wana nyapir. Ikirnik tine piru. Wo iferek uk son puno.
I don't remember this. And yet I remember his dialogue.
Usair coconato.
And he had
Tanatia. Katanano. Shafatoyo. Coconato sir ipanonenico. Niato nonapati irovir. Kuni uknawata ir. Usair coconato. Tanatia, katanano, shafatoyo, coconato sir ipanonenico.
This doesn't make any sense if you think about it.
You know, far be it from me to presume, but I have an idea of how we might be able to solve this problem.
Oh no. So, Zoo is standing right there. Big problem. No one seems to care.
My glorious wife's third cousin is a minor official in the Ministry of Harmony. I know a little something of the way Judge Fang conducts his business.
Pants
All
off.
of Fang's ministers bring him an honor gift when they go to see him. An offering given as a sign of respect. A bribe, some might call it. If we replace Sheng's honor gift with something insulting, rare turtle eggs, for example, Fang would be so outraged he'd refuse to even listen to Sheng's report. It's true. A gift of turtle eggs would be as insulting as a box of manure. Even more so, because they are so difficult to track down, whereas manure is somewhat common.
What?
I admit there are still some details yet to be worked out, but acquiring the eggs is easy. I have some here that you can simply have.
You
What?
have
Turtle eggs? Here?
After just saying they are very rare?
Well, I was saving them for my coming anniversary. You buy early if you want them to be ripe. It doesn't really matter, does it? There are more daunting problems to consider. For example, how will you sneak past Sheng's guards to make the switch?
I'm fast like lightning.
We should just kill Sheng. Nice and simple. Kill his guards, too.
We'll just kill the world.
Oh, yes. And while we're at it, we could kill Fang and his guards, too. Unleash rivers of blood in the streets, all in the service of the Lotus Assassins.
Now that is how you interrupt the bureaucratic process. I'm all for it.
I am no coward, but there is already more blood on my hands than I can ever wash clean.
You know this. I have no plan for you, no easy answer. But working with the Lotus Assassins is a bad idea. No good can ever come of it.
True-ish.
We really don't have any choice, Sue. It's the only way we'll ever rescue Master Li. I don't like the idea of causing trouble for Shang. Maybe we should investigate Fang in the arena first. We might be able to stop him from getting that report without hurting Shang. Or anyone else.
I'd prefer that.
Maybe you're right, Dawnstar. I just hope that in the end we don't sacrifice everything for the sake of one man. Even if he is your beloved Master Li.
It's up to you how we handle this. But remember that the Inquisitors aren't just thugs. They're more subtle.
They're hugs. Alright, I think I'll save the arena for next time because it's a lot longer. Oh lord. Do a little bit of dialogue and I'll call it the end here. I get up and stretch at some point.
Yes, I appreciate the attention, but you have things to do. You've made arrangements to gain the trust of the Lotus Assassins, but haven't followed through.
Good God.
The Inquisitor has a task for you to prove your worth. Get to it and show him why you should be recruited. You could also seek out the Executioner in the arena. He would be interested in your skill as a combatant.
You know what? I think we're good.
I wish you luck. Once you have...
Bambi rule here.
Always happy to help. What do you need? I'll be honest. I can't think of anything I haven't said already.
I mean...
I haven't been to the Imperial City in a while. I traveled here some time ago in my hunt for Gao. In fact, this is where the hunt began. I've come full circle, and I think it's time to let go of the past and look forward. We have exciting things ahead of us.
Oh no, don't start flirting. You know what? Go for it.
There won't be much time for that sort of diversion, but I can't help see the potential. In my heart, I know my daughter rests as easily as any spirit now.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, I have that. And if we succeed, I know she finds peace. If I could go back, I don't know if I would. I'm a different man now, and while I treasure the past, I look forward to the future with the same warmth.
I don't know if that's supposed to be insulting.
Never. You left out the part about accumulating vast sums of ill-gotten silver.
But I said rich.
I'm excited to be back in the city. It feels like we're one step closer to our goal, but you know that better than anyone. You brought us to this point after all. Who else could have gathered this crew or found such a quick way out of Tien's Landing?
Your mom?
How do you manage that kind of humility? Some sort of special training?
Every day. It's like... Ruthless punch! You can't be perfect unless you're also humble. Wouldn't be with me if you weren't useful.
And there you have it. A simple answer is usually the best.
Beg. And beg.
Regardless, we have an empire to shake up.
Describe it. Beg.
Let's go see how much trouble we can cause.
Okay, that's enough references. Right? I'll catch you guys next time. I'm about to have to work a 3-day weekend, because that's what I do, apparently. So it'd be like Monday. Doesn't really make much of a difference once no one actually sees these when they're live. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Later.